Hi everyone, welcome to Quilted Cactus, and this is Table Talk with Toni. This one, I think it'll be a little shorter one because basically I just want to focus on my craft show that I will be at on this Saturday, March 22nd. It is the C&E Band Boosters. It's their third annual spring craft fair. So it's a newer craft fair. So I hope everyone is able to make it out. That's in, of course, within the east side of Cincinnati. It will be at Clermont Northeastern High School, and their address is 5327 Hutchinson Road. That is Batavia, Ohio, 45103 if you need to map it. I will put I'll put the address in my description, so in case anybody wants to map it, they can come out and see me. The hours, it's 9 to 3. And it's free admission, so they're not charging you to come in to the craft show, which some places do charge admission for craft shows. This does support this C&E Clermont Northeastern Band Boosters. So if you, again, it's a great way to support their band if you are wanting to support coming out to do that. Let me think. It says, we're looking at the flyer. It's got 90 plus crafters and vendors, raffles, food, fun, and more. And I have an item of mine that I am putting into the raffle, and I'll show you that as well. And then at the very end, there are a couple of new patterns to me. I think one is a newer pattern, but one is been out for a few months that I recently purchased, and I wanted to show those to you. But for the craft show, I have made some newer, let me reword this. I have made some items specifically for the craft show. I've not shown or featured them in any of my items for sale videos, and I know you've not seen much of me because I have been very, very busy at work for the last month trying to get some newer items made for the show, because my last show, a lot of my small items sold out, or it's not so much sold out. I've got some that I've got couple here, couple there. So, and I wanted to introduce some more items that I was not able to get to for the last craft show. Plus, since I've only done a couple of craft shows, I wanted to kind of experiment with a couple different items to see, of course, how well they sell, and then we can go from there. So again, mainly wanted to talk about the craft show, remind you guys to please, if you're in the area, come and see me. I would love to meet anybody that that's a subscriber that wants to see my stuff. If you're, if you just want to come out and see what I have, I would greatly appreciate that. You just can see the items. You can look at the vinyls that I use. Some vinyls I still am able to get. There are a couple things that, I may not be able to get if you see it, but we can always look it up and try and see if it's there. Like if you like something in a certain bag, but you don't want that particular bag, we can always work something out. Most things are doable. So we can always look at it. Okay, so the first things that I wanted to show you that I've made for the show is, I think these are the cutest little bags. They're adorable. They're actually called reusable gift bags. I just think they're cute just to carry around, or a child to carry around. I think they're absolutely adorable. I have two sizes that I made for the show. I think I might have a total of 20-ish of these. I can't remember. I call this my little wide ones, and I'm not going to give out sizes or anything because these are right now for sale. You have to come to the show if you're interested, and then after the show, whatever's left over, I'll put up for sale. But this is my little wide one. I just made them really cute. I've got nice, cute insides. I didn't go like all solid or, just like a leftover. I specifically picked out matching linings to go with these bags. I thought that would be really cute to do that. Again, these are called reusable gift bags. So anybody that you obviously give a gift to, you can put it in this little bag, and it's something that they could keep and reuse themselves for something. I mean, just as a decoration, you could put something in there and have a nice, cute little decoration. But, or they can actually reuse it and give it to someone else. I mean, just like regifting. But then this is, I call my tall size. This one, is obviously it's a little taller than the wider one. These are just a couple. There's all different colors, all different designs. Some of them there are duplicates of. I know I have 2 of this one. I don't know. I think this is the only one of this one that I have. So these will be at the show. And if you want to know how much they cost or the sizes, you got to come to my show to see them. It's just teaser video right now, a teaser. Instead of table talk, we're going to call it teaser talk. Never mind. Bad joke. Okay, so again, I'll have some of these out there, and these are, again, reusable gift bags is what they're being sold as, but you can obviously use them for whatever you want. Secondly, I made some some wallets. Actually, this is off an old pattern, but I finally got a chance to make these wallets. These are the cutest little wallets. These are great wallets just for something small. If you've got a small bag, you can always drop this in a small bag, like the little crossbodies or the I forgot what they're called, sling bags. Fantastic size for sling bags. I have several different colors. Some I do have singles, some I have multiples of. So these are just a few of, well, mostly these are the most of the colors that I have. I think there's still one. I still have one more to go to finish before the show Saturday. And it's a single, but I still have one more to sew. So I'm walleted out. And then I got another one here. And then every single one of these, let's do a little show here. Every single one of these come with a wrist strap. The pattern it was an optional wrist strap, but I thought these things would be really, really cute to include the wrist straps with all of them, because I mean, why not? And also, great little wallet if you're just running down the street, because a lot of people nowadays carry their phones on their little little slip pockets or whatever, or back pockets, things like that. And then you just need something to throw your license in, your couple of cards in. You've got your license, of course. Everything comes complete with a business card, and then a couple card slots, and then a little pocket back here. So, I mean, just for like a running down the street and everything, this would be great. And it even comes with a tiny little zip pocket, and you can put a few coins. I mean, seriously, you can put a few coins in that. So I think that is really, really cute. So I will have some of these. Also, this is the wallet that I am going to put in one of the raffles. Of course, they're the ones that will make up the raffle baskets, but I am including one of these will be available in one of their raffles. So if you want to win one of these, of course, come out and then purchase a raffle ticket, and you can possibly win one of my little wallets. Again, this is the one that I am putting into the raffle, is this specific design. And I'm pretty sure this is and this is probably the wallet. I mean, actually, I have 3 of these designs, and one of the 3 is going into the raffle. So there you go. And then I have purses that I haven't made before. So these are new design purses that I've had patterns for, but I have made specifically for the show. The first bag I want to feature is called the Annabelle bag. This is an absolutely adorable little bag. This bag is designed by Saya Swig. It is her newest pattern that she has out. I'm telling you what, it's all over the internet. The amount of bags of these are being made and sold. Tons of them. I have 5 6, 7. I'm counting in my head. I'm sorry. I have 7 Annabelles. All 7 are different. Every single one of them, not one is the same. Some are just a real pretty vinyl like this. Some are quilted. I have a quilted one. I'll show you one. I have 2 quilted ones. I have one of these. This is pink with some gray accents. So I thought that was absolute. And then a 2-tone strap. I mean, this is an absolutely adorable bag for a young adult or a teenager. I mean, even an older person, of course, if they just want to carry a small bag, shoulder bag. I mean, it is fantastic. I mean, it is a great little shoulder bag. I mean, it fits perfectly. I mean, on your shoulder, and then you can hold on to it with your arm, your elbow, and you're good to go. So, I mean, these are, and then I've got, like I said, and then I've got some that are in cork. And then, like, so it's all different. Come out, see me, see what I have available, and maybe you can find you an Annabelle that you want. Let's see. I can't get these hung back up. Hold on a second. My hook has disappeared amongst the multiple purses, and I'm getting ready to knock off. So we'll go ahead and take one of these, since this is wanting to fall off. These are, this bag shape is from a pattern called Pretty Lady by Shambhala Designs. She came out with a bag. It was really, really cute bag. But for some reason, a lot of people sold them. A lot of people made them, but for some reason in my demographic, I guess you could say, for lack of a better word, it didn't go real well. But she also came out with an alternative design, but with the same bag shape, because the bag shape was very popular. So I thought this was absolutely adorable. I've got these. I've made 5 of these shape of bags, but I have 2 that are like this, and then the other 3 are all different designs. So I love this. Is my Americana bag. I just absolutely love this basket weave blue. I just thought this was I had to make this my focal print, or focal point, the biggest one, the focal one of the bag, because I just loved it. My husband says it looks like reminds him of a Texas flag. It might, I'm sorry, but I loved it. I just thought this blue just absolutely looked gorgeous against that red and the white. Of course, red, white, and blue always looks gorgeous together anyways. And then the strap, I had enough of this because I didn't have a whole lot of this particular blue basket weave. I had ordered it. It was clearanced. And so it was like a small roll, like a half roll. But I did have enough to make the straps out of the basket weave. So that is awesome. And then the back of this, I just made it a nice, because this is like a leather feel. It's faux leather, but it's got a leather feel. So I thought it was nice just to put a basic leather-like looking back to the bag, so you can focus on the front of the bag. So I thought that would be really nice of the bag, especially since you don't see it. And then each of the bags, these are all snap closures. And then each of these bags, and these, I just thought I'd let you know, each of these bags, see, they have a nice finished top of the bag, but inside of these bags is waterproof nylon. It's like a rain jacket. It's really nice. Every single one of these has this type of lining, just different. Some of them have, they have different colors. But again, it's a nice snap closure. It's a great little bag. All the handles are riveted on. So they give that extra structure. I'll show you one more of these. I really like this one. This is this is a popular vinyl, this croc looking vinyl here, the red croc. I've made several bags out of it. I had enough left over to make this as my feature, and then I thought I'd do like the little black and white with it. I thought that would be really neat. This particular white, it's got just this tiniest bit of shimmer to it. So I thought that would be really nice. And then the back is black. And then I think the inside of this one is, actually this one isn't the waterproof canvas. This is actually a cotton canvas on the inside of this particular one. I think this is the only bag I did that to, because I didn't like the shades that I had left of the yes, I can't talk. But what I put in the other bags, they were all really, really dark colors. And since this has had a lot of darkness to it, I put something a little nice. And this is just kind of cute lining on the inside of this one. Again, they're on snap closure. So those are just 2 of the 5 that I made. And then last but not least, on the new bags that I have made for the show, it's called the Philippa bag. This is also a Shambhala. I love her stuff, guys. She has some really unique and really neat bags. I've got a couple more of her bags that I want to make, but they're not going to be featured today. But this is called the Philippa bag. I really like it because it's got the hobo style design, but it's got a little bit of, just a little bit of structure to it. It's a great shoulder bag. It's shoulder bag only. All of these bags are actually just shoulder bags. None of them are crossbodies, but I really love this bag. And what I thought was really neat about the bag is right inside of all the way up and around is you've got that faux leather finish that matches the handle. It's all the same. And I thought that was really neat feature of this bag. Again, this is going to be for the show first, and then if what's not sold, I'll feature on my page, or feature on my YouTube page what's left over. The front of it's a really nice shape. It's got this really nice accent on it with this is a faux leather here. I've just put handmade on the bottom of these bags. So I thought that would be really neat. So when everybody sees this, it's handmade. It's got a pleat to it. So it's got a little bit of a poof. And then see, it's not a structured bottom. I mean, it's not a stiff bottom, but you guys, I mean, the way it's made, it sits up without having to put any heavy interfacing or any heavy duty, I think interfacing is the word. Sometimes my words, I tell you, or maybe it's my brain. It's been a long day. I'm not going to lie. The back of this bag features a zipper pocket. So it's a real nice zipper pocket. And then this particular one, I did butterflies, and this is that nylon. So I thought that would be really cute, but you got that. And then it just inside, it just features a zipper pocket. These are all zipper closures, every single one of them. And then this particular, each of them just has a zipper pocket. There is no slip pocket, but I don't know that it would be great because of the type of the bag, but this one just features a zipper pocket. And then I put the butterflies inside of this one as well. This is that nylon waterproof canvas that's on the inside. So on this particular bag, but again, zipper pocket on the inside, zipper pocket on the outside, and then it's a nice roomy bag on the inside. You can get a lot of stuff in this bag. I have made 5 of these, and all 5 are, oh, I forgot to tell you what the exterior is made from. Get this closed here. Oh, my zipper's twisted. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Zipper's twisted. Okay. And they all have a nice little long tail, but the tail, of course, always can be tucked in, so that tail is hidden. These bags are made from corduroy. I mean, it's like, I forgot what they call it. It's specifically made for bag, where you can make it for clothes, but it's a lot of it made for bag making. This is fleece lined inside. The interface on this bag is fleeced to help keep that loose structure. But this is corduroy. Every single one of them that I made of these, I made with corduroy. I thought that would be really neat. This is like, I forgot what this is called, what this color is called. I can't think of what it's called now. But anyways, all 5 of my bags that I made are all different colors of the corduroy. I bought a bunch of different corduroy colors and made one of each. But I have enough to make another one if anybody is interested in one of these and I sell out of a color. I do have some to make some more. And then this is all the accents are faux leather. Everything I have in like this is faux leather. I don't sew it with leather. I don't know if I will or not. And it's just because I don't know. Leather's expensive, and it's, you'd have to really make your money's worth out of it to sew. Look at this olive one. That's beautiful. Look, and then I've got this real pretty, it's called Timeless Tones. And it's like, I love the feel of this leather. It's a very soft leather, and it just, to me, it feels so much like a leather couch. It's not to be offensive. It's just, I love the feel of it. I love the look of that. There you go. That's the back of it. I mean, just look. Just look at it. Would you look at it? Anyway, so that's 2 of them. I've got, again, I have 3 other ones, and they're all different. So those are the bags that I made for the show. If you want to see the rest of them, please come see me. I'll say it once again. I'll probably say it a couple more times before I get done. Again, it's this Saturday, March 22nd. I'm going to say 2025, just in case this video gets found out in a couple years from now. But anyways, Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. It's from 9 to 3 at the CNE, which is Clermont Northeastern High School. And the address zip code is a Batavia zip code, but is actually outside of Owensville. It serves like the Owensville area. I think it's more like Owensville, and then further, I guess you would call it east. Yes, further east. That's out off of 132, that area. If you're familiar with the area, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so enough of that for now. I will remind you when I get done, but I do want to go ahead and show you a couple patterns that I recently purchased, and then I'll mention a few things that I'm still working on that I keep mentioning, but I just want to keep you informed of what's going on. Okay, so the first one that I have got here that I'm going to make, I got to get it out because I got all kinds of tiny little pattern pieces. This has been out a couple, I think 4 months, maybe 4 or 5 months, but I've not purchased it. I have seen a couple of them made, but I think I took another look at it, I guess you could say. I saw Lauren Mormino from Mormino, and that's MOREMEKNOW. Her YouTube page and her business is kind of a play off of her last name. But anyways, and I seen her doing the cut up on it. And then I kind of got looking at it, and I'm thinking, this is kind of because she was talking about all the extra stuff that she didn't put on because she didn't have the hardware, and she thought maybe she made hers a little more simpler. People would be interested. So I got thinking, well, let me take a look at this bag. I took a look at the bag, and I looked at it a little closer because I hadn't actually looked at the pattern when I seen other people's designs. And I'm telling you what, for some reason, I absolutely thought this was just the cutest, the neatest, and just the most blinged out bag I've seen, and I love it. This is called the Harlow Crossbody. And the pattern is by Sherelle Laron. And this, look at this bag. You've got little accents here. She's got piping around the flap, because it's like a raw edge flap together, and then you show your piping onto it. You're using like a raw edge piece of vinyl, and then you've got this really neat accent strap. All this is for looks with like a buckle and everything. That's cool. Love that. I love the piping. And then, not just that, let me see if I can find a side. There we go. Here's a side picture. Check this out. You've got she's calling it the strap keeper, but look at the looks of it. That's cool with that X looks of that. That's just your standard strap connector. The piping, I've never done piping. I want to do piping. That's one of the reasons why I bought an industrial. But look at this piping, guys. It's piping around the front. I should get to the front picture again. So there's piping around the front of the bag, but the gusset is 2 pieces with piping in the middle. I think that's probably what mostly sold me on this bag. I thought that was just the coolest thing. Now this bag, Obviously, with all the extra stuff, it's not going to be cheap to make, but look at it. I had some of it. There was some hardware that I had to get. The buckles I didn't have. And then I think that was the biggest thing I didn't have, except, yeah, buckles was the main thing I didn't have. I just, and then I bought some of the stuff to make piping with. Instead of doing like a, what they call a faux piping, I actually bought piping material. Now, I'm going to explain my stupidity. So I went searching for piping. And Wawak has sold piping. And this Wawak is a sewing supplies place. That's where I get my double-sided tape from. I get a couple other things from there. And it's great. You get really good deals. My YKK zippers, my little zippers for these back little zippers here. Great deals, because if you buy them in like multiples, you get a better deal. That's what they offer that. Anyways, so I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, this only costs, not only, but this costs $25. And then the other option was $100 some. I'm like, well, let me just do the $25 option. That's, you know, reasonable enough for me where I can get a few bags out of it. Well, when I read 480, I think it's 488 yards. Okay, I've quilted, so I've bought yardage before. But for some reason, my brain did not calculate what 488 yards of piping looks like. Let me go get it. I know you're all thinking, well, Toni, you're an idiot. Don't you know what 488 yards is? Because you sew? My husband, now, he didn't call me an idiot, but he's like, don't you know, basically, don't you know what 488 yards looks like? I'm like, well, I just didn't really think about it. Because when the box arrived, I said to myself, I'm like, I didn't order that much from Wawak. I'm like, I just ordered a couple small things, you know, some zippers and some more double-sided tape and, you know, and then some piping. That's all I ordered. I've got enough piping now to pipe every bag for the next 2 years or more, which that's not going to happen. So I'm good on piping. Anybody needs piping, give me a call. I could sell you some real cheap. But anyways, so I've got piping to make my bags. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about my brain. I really do. Anyway, so we've got a Harlow crossbody in the future. And then this one can do piping too. So I might start my piping on this one because it's a little easier because it's not like in a gusset and on the around the exterior, around the edges of the gusset to the front. So I will probably practice my piping on this bag here. This is a little more simpler bag. Actually, it's called the Boreal crossbody, and it's by what is it now? Moose Fiber Co. This is a brand new pattern, and it got washed out. The way it printed is kind of washed out, but it's really cute. Let me see if I have a better picture. If she's got, it's just a really cute crossbody. It's nice and small, compact crossbody with a nice big flap. So that's all flap on the front. So that's really cute. And what I liked about it was the gusset. So the gusset is really wide at the bottom, but it gets really kind of narrow at the top. So the opening, while it's a good opening to reach in, it has that wide bottom. So you've got room at the bottom of their bag, but you don't have a really wide top of your bag. And actually right now, Kasaya, she didn't design this or anything. She did a tutorial on one of these, and that's when I went out and bought it. But actually right now, as I'm recording this, her and her sister are doing a sister sew with this bag. So, and unfortunately I'm missing it, but I had to get this done. I've been trying to do this video for the last 2 days, and I just not had the chance to sit down and do it. So If you're interested in a tutorial on this particular bag, Saya Swag, she's got a tutorial out on that bag. And then once they get done with the sister sew, if you want to watch them sew this bag and have a few laughs, you can watch the sister sew because they're absolutely hilarious together. I am trying to finish making, if I get a chance to finish them, I'm making pencil cases to bring with me. I have one done. I have a stack right here in front of me of, I think, 10 more. There's like a stack here. I got to be careful because I got zippers. I mean, a bunch here that I'm trying to finish. So if I can get, like I said, I got one more wallet to do, and then I'm going to try to get to the pencil cases, and I'm hoping I can get most, if not all, of these pencil cases done. These are like 12 inches long. I think they're 12 inches long. Or let's see, finished size is 9 inches. I'm sorry. I cut them at 12. Finished size is 9 inches long. It's a cute little pencil pouch. You got little tabs on each end. And then, you know, boom, you've got this. And you can put all kinds, I mean, you can fill this thing full. So I'm trying to finish the rest of them to bring with me as well. So these will be sold at a pretty decent price because they're pretty simple to make. I just got to sit down and get them done. I'm quickly running out of time, which means I need to end this. Again, one more time. C&E Band Boosters 3rd Annual Spring Craft Fair this Saturday, March 22nd, 2025, from 9 to 3 at Clermont Northeastern High School. Address is 5327 Hutchinson Rd, Batavia, Ohio, and that's Batavia, Ohio 45103. Free admissions, 90 plus crafters and vendors, raffles, food, fun, and more. And I will have my wallet. Where's it at? I will have a wallet in the raffle. And this is the one that I'm putting in the raffle. I've already committed to it, so it will be there. And come and see me, enter for a raffle, and help support the C&E Band Boosters. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate your time. Bye.